Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Downshift. Today we're going to be talking about some new developments with the 2020 Corvette C8. For the longest time, there were tons of different constraints on ordering the vehicle and many options were simply unavailable. I believe these constraints first started showing up on October 3rd. 1LTs were not available and you also couldn't get the front lift with magnetic ride control. On top of these two constraints, there were an abundance of colors that could not be selected. These included the Long Beach Red, Blade Silver, Accelerate Yellow, Elkhart Lake Blue, Rapid Blue, Zeus Bronze, Arctic White, and even the classic Torch Red wasn't available. They only left about 3 or 4 color options for you to choose, which will probably mean that a lot of the early vehicles that we're seeing out on the road are going to be spec'd very similarly. All of them would also be 2LT or 3LT, since 1LT was not an option whatsoever in the early days. These constraints lasted for about 2 months and many people weren't able to purchase the actual builds that they truly wanted. Well, today we have some absolutely amazing news. Across all of the USA and Canada, constraints have been lifted completely. People are now able to order whatever they want starting on December 19th, and hopefully this is the start of no constraints this year for good and obviously extending into 2020. For those that haven't ordered a Corvette C8 yet, you now have much more options and are truly able to order whatever your heart desires. This is good for a number of reasons. I was really starting to worry about the validity of the Corvette C8's low price tag, since you couldn't even pick it up for the advertised price. This was going on for a couple of months, so you really couldn't validate the price tag of $59,999. Making the argument that it's a cheap car wouldn't even be worth mentioning, because if you can't get it for that price, does it really even cost that much money? Thankfully, they're now producing 1LTs and that argument no longer can be used, which is great. Another reason why these constraints have really messed things up for certain people is because it may have inadvertently pushed people back in line at their dealership. If you had an early allocation at a dealership and it was your turn to order and you wanted a 1LT, then you'd be out of luck and the dealer would move right past you in line to snag someone ordering a 2LT or 3LT trim level. Again, thankfully this is no longer the case and people who want 1LTs will start to get their cars relatively early in comparison to everyone else if they have an early allocation. I'm really happy that this news broke today because I was starting to really question whether or not I wanted to upgrade to 2LT or 3LT just to get the car a little bit sooner. Here at Daily Downshift, we want to get it as soon as possible to crank out tons of content, reviews, and guides on this channel, and so we were really thinking of upgrading to 2LT if it meant getting the vehicle early. But now we do not have to compromise. We can get the 1LT package, which is what we really wanted to go for, and we're really looking to mod the vehicle and add a lot of aftermarket parts to it. So this is going to be great. We're not losing out on anything. We're not having to spend any extra money on the 2LT package because here it costs 10 grand in Canada. So that's quite an increase over the 1LT version. So overall, I'm very happy, and the vehicle should definitely be coming sometime early or late summer. But yeah, let us know in the comments of this video if you guys already have ordered your Corvette C8. Let us know what stage of the ordering process you're in. I feel like most people are going to be in the stage where they have an allocation, but no targeted production date just yet. If you guys do have a targeted production date though, please let us know in the comments down below of when that is and what specific trim level you went for. I have a funny feeling that there's not going to be any, maybe a few 1LTs, but for the most part, I really don't think anybody got a 1LT because you just simply could not get it. There was no allocation for it, and it was part of the constraints for the Corvette C8 for a very long time. There may have been 1 week where the constraints for the 1LT trim level actually was released, but I don't think too many people got to actually order that week because there was just limited demand. We were hot off the strike and things are moving very slowly. So again, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know. Currently, I'm in the stage where I'm still waiting for my dealership to get back to me. Not too sure when my TDP is going to be placed or when I'm going to get one, but still hoping for an early to mid summer delivery date. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you're new around here, definitely drop a like and subscribe for more content from Daily Downshift. Have a great weekend, guys.